Do you think that we should be making these sorts of Hollywood films, 3 films, Avatar, James Cameron? Is it great for business? Is it great for employees in New Zealand? David Clark, what's your viewpoint?
Wallace, I think it is. Governments of both stripes have supported the film industry, and off the back of it, we've got a terrific gaming industry that's been launched in New Zealand. The weightless economy is where we need to go, and we actually need to make the most of our nimbleness, our ability to host these things, 25%
do them
well.
Tax rebate, $125 million to these people?
Well, look, Wallace, if that adds up and the economic case is there, absolutely.
And it was 15%, and they asked for 20%, and now they're asking for 25%. And what if they ask for 35% like Poland?
Well, that's right. There's got to be a line, and you've got to see whether it's in New Zealand's interest or not. And that requires economic analysis.
What do you think? There are a lot of people that said that we should have New Zealand films, more New Zealand voices, not the avatars coming to this
The avatars actually give New Zealand the opportunity to actually showcase our beautiful scenery, and it brings in over $500 million into this country. Plus, the repercussions of even the Lord of the Rings are still carrying on now. So the tourism industry is booming because of films like Avatar and the rest.
What about you, Hone? Do you think we need more New Zealand voices, a New Zealand perspective on films, or are you a blockbuster fan? Do you think $125 million should be going to these people? What do you reckon?
You know, I'm an Indigenous son. I watch Avatar, and I see these colonial types coming to knock over these blue people and take away their resources. I'm thinking to myself, shit, where have I seen that story before? Absolutely, we could make that story here and tell our own story and use our own people as real heroes. So, and let number 2 and number 3 be how we improve what it was that we started from, which wasn't particularly cool.
I want to set up a meeting. Forget Kim Dodd. I want to set up a meeting between Hone Harawira and James Cameron. Ladies and gentlemen, we could have some winning formula here.
Yeah, and if the story's going to be about Hongi Hika, then we'll get The Rock to play him.
I like it.
Yeah, because he's from Grey Lynn.
Damien Christie.
Well-known Māori actor, The Rock. I can see where Dave Gibson, New Zealand Film Commission CEO. Welcome along.
Thank you.
Do you agree with Joanne that films like Avatar, animated films, are a great way to show off New Zealand's natural landscape?
Well, it was shot in the studio.
Yeah, in a fantasy blue world.
But having said that, there are a lot of promotional opportunities, and part of their deal for getting the money is to be part of the New Zealand tourism promotion system.
What was it that Ian Mune said to you when you took on this role really recently?
You really want me to say?
I do.
Don't fuck it up.
How long have you been doing it now?
6 months.
And we just had a vampire film at the top of the charts, didn't we? So is that a sign that you're doing your job well?
Well, I can't claim credit for everything that happened before, but the New Zealand film industry is actually on a bit of a roll now. I mean, it was a tough year, and I think everyone was very pleased about the incentives and things. But you've got What We Do in the Shadows is #1 at the box office, which is a while since we've had a New Zealand film.
Right.
Fantastic film it is too, guys.
There's another fabulous film called Dark Horse coming out in the middle of the year, which is Cliff Curtis's best role ever, a fantastic Maori cast, so people should get out and see that because it really is a great film.
Okay, so what do you think that these subsidies, these incentives that we give to foreign films detracts or adds to or competes or overshadows our local industry?
No, I think it's very complementary. I mean, there's a lot of people employed in these films, and that's the big thing to remember. New Zealand films are, by their nature, quite small budget, so the employment opportunities are not as big. $500 million worth of almost all of it straight into labour is an awful lot of money to put into the labour system. And those people pay taxes, and then they go to restaurants, and the whole money moves around. So I think it is a really good thing.
So very quickly, how high do we go on the incentives before we pull out?
I think we'll be all right where we are for a while.